Okay. Hi, Alakananda.
Hi, Niranjan. Hi.
Yeah, good morning.
So, can we start our interview?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, I'll give the code snippet in the chat box.
Okay.
So, can you walk me through this and explain the output?
Yeah, sure. Parallelly, I will copy this code snippet
And
and
please
it
share your
compile.
screen.
Yeah, sure. So I copied here before running. I will try to give the output and I will explain it and let's check the answer. Shall we do in this
Mm.
process, Alakananda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, console.log a var a equal to 10. So for console.log it will give undefined, and for let b equal to 20, console.log b will give as a reference error. Why? Because JavaScript generally executes the codes in two phases. One is memory creation phase, which is nothing but hosting, and second one is execution phase. In this hosting, JavaScript allows memory for variables. Like, for example, here var is there, where a is equal to 10. But internally, before var a is equal to 10, on the top it will create as a var a as undefined. And for let b, also it will create a let b, but that value not initialized to any value like undefined, but it stays in temporal dead zone from the beginning of the scope until the declaration line is executed. So here before the initialization we have log a, so that's why here undefined and here it is reference error. Shall we check this, Alknanda?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, see, for log a it is showing undefined, and for log b it is showing reference error, cannot access b before initialization. Yeah, that's my answer, Alknanda.
Okay. So, any idea why doesn't the let become undefined?
Okay, you ask like why this let become doesn't become undefined. Yeah,
Yeah.
since this JavaScript designers wanted to prevent the bugs caused by accidentally using variables before declaring them. Like for example,
Mhm.
here see var a equal to 10, and before initialization, the log a will print undefined. So this hides the mistakes. It won't give the exact error, so it's a little bit difficult to the developers. So that's why for with the let and const, the error will comes into the console. So this makes
Okay.
such mistakes easier to catch. So this is the reason behind that, Alknanda.
Okay. I'll have one more follow-up question. So,
Okay.
I've given you code snippet.
Yeah, sure. So
It's a
is
very
this
similar one. Can you go through this?
okay? So this is the code here. Yeah, same. Log a will print undefined, and inside the function console log a, here also same, it will become undefined, and here third log it will print at 20, and fourth log, since it is outside of the function, the global variable will takes place, so fourth log it will print 10. Yeah, this is my answer, Alkananda. Let's see.
Execute.
Yeah, yes, first one undefined 20 10.
Okay. I have one more small snippet.
Okay, sure.
Check in the chat.
So this is the demo method code snippet, correct?
Yeah.
Here what it will print, console.log. Yeah, same here also. Inside the function also, let variable memory will stores in temporal dead zone. So that's why it will give a reference error. Yeah, see
Okay.
this. It is reference error.
Yeah. So, will you please define what is hoisting?
Yeah, sure. Hosting. Yeah, this hosting is a JavaScript's behavior of moving the declarations to top of their scope during the memory creation phase. Like as we discussed, it doesn't typically move the code, but JavaScript processes the declarations first. For example, the code snippets which you give initially, it will have console.log a, and the next line where a is equal to 10 means initialization. But internally in JavaScript, it treats it like where a, and after that console log. Okay, I will share the code and I will explain.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, this is the code which we see,
Mhm.
but internally what it will do means, hosting means at top of the code it will give like this. It reads where a, but here a value becomes undefined, and for let also similar, but here it will goes to temporal dead zone. It will become undefined. So this is called a hosting. Like
Okay.
before, yeah, yes, yes.
What is this temporal dead zone actually?
Okay, this temporal dead zone is the time between entering a scope and executing the let or const declaration. Like during this
Mhm.
period, memory will be allocated similar to where, and the variable also exists, but variable cannot be accessed. But unlike a will have undefined and we can access it. But let b value present in this temporal dead zone means it's a dead zone. We cannot access this one. So that's why we will get the
Okay.
reference error. So this is the thing, Alkananda.
Why are let and const hoisted if they can't be used before declaration?
Okay. Uh, yeah, they are hosted. Similar to where this let and const also hosted, because JavaScript needs to know all variable declarations before execution. However, unlike this, where JavaScript keeps them uninitialized until the declaration line executes. Mainly, this helps prevent bugs like using variables before they are declared, as we mentioned like that. If JavaScript returned undefined instead of throwing an error for this let and const also, so such bugs would be much harder to detect by the developers. So it will be little bit difficult. So that's why they did like this for let and const.
Okay. What is the difference between undefined and reference error?
Undefined and reference error, yes. Undefined means the variable is exists and can be accessed, whereas a reference error means variable cannot be accessed, but the variable is exists. This undefined mainly with where assignment, and reference error will present for let and const variable declarations. Yeah, this is
Okay.
the thing between
Uh,
undefined and reference error.
can can functions be hoisted?
Functions. Yeah, yes, Alkananda. Functions are also hosted, but it depends on the type. Like, for example, we have the function declaration,
Mhm.
and for example, we have the function like hello world. The entire function is stored in memory during the memory creation phase. But whereas function expressions, like with arrow functions, expressions,
Mhm.
so this will also host, but it will give the type error.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next question is, can you tell me the difference between function declaration and function expression hoisting?
Okay. Yeah. I will explain with this simple code so that it
Okay,
will give
good.
good explanation, I guess. First one, function declaration. For example, we have a function hello. I will use the camel case. So inside the function console.log, hi. So before function declaration, we'll call this hello. So here it will works because this is a function declaration and the complete function will be hosted, and let's see the output. So it will give the output also. So this is called a function declaration hosting. Now coming to function expression, instead of directly declaring the function, we will assign the function to a variable where
Mm.
hello equal to function, and this is called function expression. But here it won't give the way, console output, because only the variable is hosted but not the function. See here, it will give the type error because hello is not a function. So this is the difference between function declaration hosting and function expression hosting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens internally during the memory creation phase?
Memory creation phase. Yeah, this phase one is memory creation phase. First, JavaScript scans the code and allocates memory.
Mm.
For example, um, we have like a variable a is equal to 10, variable let b is equal to 20, const c is equal to 20, and function declaration, function expression. So in memory creation phase, first where a will uh, gives the value undefined, b and c gives reference error because let and const will present in temporal dead zone, and whereas this function declaration will give the function, so it will give the output, but function expression will give a type error as we see here. So this is happens in memory creation phase. And execution phase, like as we see the console.logs, so these are the execution phase. It will give the values undefined, reference error, and value, and this type error, like that. So these are the
Okay.
things.
And my question is, can we hoist that const in the
Yeah,
back?
obviously, Alaknanda. Let and const both will be hosted, but the difference is like remain the const remains uninitialized until its declaration is executed. Till that, it will
Mm.
present in temporal dead zone, similar to let. So it will throws the reference error.
Okay. I have given a small snippet. Will
Okay.
you tell me will this work or not?
Okay. foo function foo const log. Yeah, this will work. Definitely. This is similar to our previous code. So function declaration happens. So automatically it will give us the output as a hello. Yeah, see.
So can you try this one? Next one.
Yes, this is the function expression, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely it will fails. It will give the type error.
Okay.
See this, yeah.
What is the difference between an undeclared variable and a variable in time loop zone?
Difference between undeclared variable and a variable in temporal dead zone. Okay. Mm, okay. For example, we have the value like console dot, yeah, like this. It will there. This is not declared where a that kind of thing is absent. So
Mm.
then it will give definitely not defined. So this is undeclared variable. So that's why it is giving reference error. A is not defined. Whereas the variable present in temporal dead zone also will give a reference error, but it will give different uh, explanation like reference error cannot access a before initialization. So this is the difference. For undefined variable, it will give a is not defined. For a temporal dead zone, it will say cannot access, but no, it won't say like not defined.
Okay.
Mm.
So let's move on to the next question.
Yeah, sure.
I have given you a code snippet in the chat box.
Okay.
So can you walk me through that?
Okay. Okay. You entered into this keyword. Till now, you asked about hosting questions. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see this one. First, it will give const person name John greet function console.log this dot name. Here it will give undefined Alaknanda, and here function call happen person dot greet. Here it will give the John. Here it will give the John, but here it will give undefined Alaknanda. Let's run and check this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct. Why? Because the value of this depends on how a function is called, not where it is defined. So that's why for first call, const function is equal to person dot greet. There is no object before the function call, so that's why it will give the undefined value. But for second call, person dot greet, this function is called through the person object, like it is calling the person dot greet method. So that's why it will give the value as a John.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, can you make the function to print John?
Can okay. Person dot. Okay, you are asking to give the output for this kind of declaration also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
For that we need to write bind method. We need to bind the person object for greet method. So then it will give the John. Yeah, see this, both John.
Okay, like do you remember there are a few calls call, apply, and bind?
Yeah, yes, Alaknanda.
So can you differentiate between them?
Yeah, sure. This call, apply, bind methods. Firstly, this call method invokes the function immediately, like a person dot greet dot call person. Like for example, in this code here we used a bind in place of call. In place of bind, if we put the call, it will call immediately. Like John, I will show you call function. Okay. Mm, okay. Normally the call invokes the function immediately. But whereas apply, it is similar to call method only, but arguments are passed as an array. Like we need to
Mhm.
pass the arguments as array. And the bind method. This method will returns a new function with this permanently with the bound. So this is the methods call, apply, bind. Alaknanda.
Okay, I have one more question.
Yeah, sure.
Check the chat window.
So we are all giving code snippet questions, Alkananda. Okay,
Yeah, so it's
let's
like
try. No
technical.
problem. Okay, what will this print? Mhm. Here the difference is arrow function instead of function call. Normally it will give John, but due to this array function, it becomes like a function expression. So array functions don't have their own this keyword. So that's why I'm hoping it will give undefined Alakananda.
Okay,
Can we see that? Yeah, it is undefined.
okay. Can you change this to print John?
Yeah, sure. Mm, directly, instead of giving directly this arrow function, you can do a small change here.
Mhm.
That is, you can you can give the you can give like this, like with the return keyword, we can able to print this, like console dot this dot name, sorry, console dot log. Yeah, this will
Okay,
makes
execute.
it will return Alkananda. Program did not give output. 1 second. Yeah, we forgot to
All that.
mention this const, for example, function, and we can call this. Yeah, this will use the output definitely. Alkananda. Yeah, John.
Good.
Because this greet method is called as person dot greet. Okay,
Mhm.
but inside this greet, this is person. So this returned arrow function captures this arrow function, returns arrow function, right? So this will captures this environment lexically, and therefore the function is called later. It still uses the person as this environment. So that's why it is giving the output as John.
Okay. So, like, can you differentiate between this regular function and an arrow function regarding this?
Okay, this regular function has its own this, but whereas arrow function it won't have this own this environment. So
Hmm.
that's why with arrow functions this word won't work. And in regular function this depends on how it is called, like as we discussed, call, apply, bind. This for these methods, usage of this will change. And for arrow functions, this call, apply, bind cannot make any impact. So these are the differences, Aratmana.
Okay. So let's move to next question.
Okay. Are you going to give again snippets? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, now you came to type coercion topic. Okay. Console arrow equal to brackets equal to false. Mm,
Just before executing,
yeah.
explain this and give the output, then you run it.
Okay. Mm, I think first one will give true Alkananda because in JavaScript, before comparing, it will this double equality will operator will do type coercion. Generally, it will change this false to zero, and empty array also it will take zero. And at final step, it will check like a zero equal to zero. So that's why it will become true. And coming to the second one also same, like false will become zero and empty string also will become zero. Now null, type quotient, yes, type quotient will change this to definitely 0 0. Okay, but for this null and undefined, there is a special rule in JavaScript, Alaknanda. If we use this
Mm-hmm.
lose equality operator, means equal to, this null and undefined are considered equal only with the lose equality operator. Like here, no string conversion happens, but both will remains zero. So it will also gives true. But whereas if we use the strict equality operator, it will give false because it will check both value and a type. So type of null will be object and type of undefined will be undefined. So that's why it will check false. But whereas if we use equal to lose equality operator, it won't check the type. It will check the value just. So 0 equal to 0. So that's why. Can we run this, Alaknana?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I guessed correctly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And why there is a differentiation between this double equal to and triple equal to?
Yeah, as we discussed, this double equal to will call as lose equality,
Mhm.
and it compares values after type conversion, as we see here, arrow and a boolean, array and a boolean. But before checking that, it will do type conversion, and it will performs type coercion, and it will give the value like true or false. Whereas this triple equal to will calls as a strict equality operator. Here, no type conversion first, and
Mhm.
it will compares both type and value. So that's why it is like that. I will give you one good example. Here 5 is not equal to Okay, first we'll check with a single equal to operator. For this, it will give true. But
Hmm.
if we put one more equal to, it will becomes a strict equality and no type conversion. So it will be string, it will be integer and compares the type and value. Initially, for type itself, it is not matching. So that's why it will gives false. So this is the thing between loose equality and a strict equality.
Okay. I've given a small snippet in the chat. Just can you paste it here?
Yeah, sure. Is this one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Okay. Now you want to check.
Give the output of this.
Yeah, for this it will become true only, Alakananda, because this is a loose equality operator. First type conversion will happens array dot
Okay.
to string. So
What
that's
if
why
in
both
place
will become.
of
Hmm.
an empty string, if zero is there?
Okay. At this time also it will become true only.
Okay. Can you keep one there?
One. Yeah. Now it will become now it will become false, I guess, because empty array will resembles 0 and 1 is like 1. So I'm thinking it will become 0 and 1, so it will make false. Yeah, correctly.
Okay.
But if
So
we
do you know
place
this?
1 here, so automatically the array will changes to string. Means internally it will call the two string method. So
Yeah,
string one,
that's
it will,
obvious.
yeah. So just as giving small extension. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you aware of this NaN value?
NaN means it's not a number, right?
Yeah. What if I give in that place NaN
So is this one?
and in the place of one also change it?
Oh, you want to check me with both NaN?
Yeah. What is this expected output?
Both will first type conversion will happens. I think type conversion not required because both are same, not a number type. It's object type, I guess. Both will become undefined in my point of view. I think it will return true, Alkananda.
You check it.
Oh, it became false. Oh, sorry, I clicked something. What is this?
So NaN will never be equal to anything, including itself.
Okay, NaN is never equal to anything. Yeah, got it. This one. Okay,
So
not a number
even
means anything will be present. So at the time of comparing the values, it will give false. Is that your point, right, Alaknanda?
yes. In even if you use the strict equality operator, it will print false only.
Yeah, okay. Loose equal to itself is false means strict definitely false. Yeah, yes.
And given a small snippet paste it there.
Okay. Mm,
Tell me the expected output.
yeah, I think definitely false will change us to 0, string, and a 0. So this will be true and this will be false. Sorry, this will be true and this will be false, Alaknanda. Yeah.
Okay.
Still any more questions on this?
Now I'll move to the next concept.
Oh, okay.
Take the code snippet.
Oh, okay. Now you shifted to arrays.
Mm.
Okay, Laknanda. So for this, you want me to guess the output.
Not the guess,
Okay.
give the expected output.
Okay, sure, sure. Definitely. Array 1 is 1, 2, 3. Array 2 is equal to array 1. Okay, array 2 dot push 4 dot array 1. Yeah, the output will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Both array 1 and array 2, it will change it as like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because, okay, before that, can we check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct. So, why show like me? Arrays are reference types, means nothing but objects in JavaScript. When we write this array 2 is equal to array 1, the JavaScript doesn't create a new array for array 2. Instead of that, it will copies the same memory address to array 2 as well. Like array 1 having some address, that address will copy to array 2, but it won't create a new memory. It will just reference to array 1 address. And when we try to push 4 into array 2, that means the same address shared by array 1 and array 2, and there the value will become 1, 2, 3, 4. So finally array 1 and array 2 both will show 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my
Okay.
explanation. Yeah.
Can you create a copy of an array?
So okay, you want me to give the output like 1, 2, 3, 4 for array 1, 1, 2, 3 for array 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 for array 2.
Yeah.
Okay. For that, instead of directly giving this array 1, we can use the spread operator. This spread operator will create a new memory to array 2. Yeah, I think this will work. Yeah, yes, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Like other than the spread operator, can you use any other?
Mm, yes, we
Any
can
built-in
use,
functions?
yeah, we can use two more types like arr1 dot from, sorry, not arr1 array. This is an inbuilt function array1 dot from arr1, so it will create a copy. Yeah, and one more type of creating the copy, we can use arr1 dot slice method. This slice method also will create the copy, and it will create the new memory. So it will gives the same output like this.
Okay. So are you aware of shallow copy and deep copy?
Shallow copy and deep copy. Yes, yes. This shallow copy copies only the first level, and nested objects or arrays are still shared. That means, for example, we have object, and inside that name, address are the properties. But inside that address, we have few more properties like city and state. So while this a shallow copy, the name and address will creates a new copy, but the inside nested one like city and state, so these will be shared. But in deep copy creates a completely new nested objects. Like however the nested elements are there, but that one will come as a new array, so it won't have any share.
Okay. So is the spread operator doing a deep copy?
No, spread operator will do shallow copy.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between const and object immutability?
Constant object immutability.
I will give a small snippet. Check it.
Okay.
Is this allowed to do?
Const air is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definitely it's allowed. Here, this const prevents reassignment, like not mutation. It will just add to the same air. So this is allowed, Alknanda.
Okay. I have a small question.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, are you giving code snippet? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So if I want to print any,
Mm, for this, const a is equal to 1, comma 2, const b is equal to a, b is equal to 3, comma 4.
if I want to console log this B,
Hmm.
what is the output?
So you want me to log
Console.log?
of A and B, right?
Yeah, both you and you.
So here what it will do means, for A definitely it will give 1 comma 2, but I'm thinking for B, initially it will gives the address of 1 comma 2, but after initialization, okay, the answer will be 1 comma 2 and 3 comma 4, Alkananda.
Are you sure?
uh, yeah, I'm sure,
Yeah,
because
give it a try.
yeah, sure, because initially for const b equal to a, it will points to the same memory like 1 comma 2, but we are uh, initializing that b with 3 comma 4. That means it will rewrite the 1 comma 2 as a 3 comma 4. Let's give a try.
Silence.
Type error. Mhm.
If you're doing it with the const, you cannot overwrite it.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. I think now it will work, Alkananda.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Here it is even type error. Assignment to constant. Yeah, same. It points to a
Okay.
different. Yeah,
I have a small question now.
okay.
Check the chat with the expected output of it.
Yeah, sure. Const A is 1 comma 2. Const B equal to spread A. So that's why B become new array. Strict equality operator. Mhm. It will first it will check the type. Yeah, obviously both are arrays, and B will become definitely same 1 comma 2 but different memory. I have one small doubt, Alkananda.
Yeah.
Strict equality operator will check first type and value.
Mhm.
According to that, it will give true. But my concern is about whether it for arrays it will check their memory as well. So can we check by running this? I think it will give true.
Check it.
Oh, false. Uh, Means it will check the memory, Alkananda.
Yeah, because
Okay,
there are two different array objects in a memory.
okay, okay. Got it, Alkananda.
If
Thank you.
you're
Thanks for
if you're
this.
using if you're using loose equality, it will improve.
Yeah. Oh, for loose equality also it is printing false. Okay.
In the sense without the spread.
Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, sure, Alknanda. Thank you. Thanks for this. I will go through it later.
Yeah. Mm, I'll move to the next concept.
Okay,
I've given you code in the chat window.
okay.
Go through it and view the expected output.
So you are now giving destructuring things. Okay. Oh, name itself is deprecated. Okay. Const user John. Name age 25. Name city equal to Hyderabad equal to user. While destructuring, yeah, it will give John as well as Hyderabad, because while
Run.
destructuring we added one more property. Yeah, I guess. But what it is showing here, name is deprecated. The declaration is marked as deprecated here. Maybe this online compiler, right? It will give like that. I guess. 1 second, I thought I deviated. Okay, here it is deprecated. We can give as undefined, but no,
Yeah.
it won't be like that. Yes.
Okay. If I have provided city parameter also in the user,
Okay.
what it will be?
Yeah. So you are saying if city is also present inside this, like for example, we have Chennai.
Yeah.
So then what it will do? You are asking like this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
At this time, it will go with Chennai, because it's like a global thing. Already initialized the user with the name and city like John and Chennai. But while destructuring, if we modify the city value as Hyderabad also, it won't reflect. It will be ignored because it already defined. So yeah, it will give like a John and Chennai.
When the property value is undefined, only a default is used.
Okay, so that
If
means,
you keep,
mm,
yeah, right?
if we put null here, mm, null, then it will give null only, I guess. Alakananda.
Mm.
Yeah. Yes, as you said, if we give undefined, then it will go with the destructured value. But if we put a null, yeah, if it will put null, it is takes null value only, because null also it's a value as a Hyderabad, Mumbai, Chennai. The null also a value, but undefined is not a value.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you rename the John with any other name?
John with any other name.
Like not in the object?
Okay, here right. Okay, name.
Yeah.
Rename means, okay, I will rename. We can rename like this. Name as a full name. So instead of name, we can mention full name. So then also it will work. Alaknanda. Yeah, John and Hyderabad.
Okay. And another snippet.
Okay.
Go through that.
It got all. Const user John address city state const, while destructuring address city. Address city. Okay, this is called nested destructuring. Yeah, it will work. Kalpana. It will give Hyderabad. Nested object destructuring. Yes, it will work. Yeah, it is. It will give Hyderabad.
Okay. So what is the output of this destructured array?
1 second, Alkananda. I will drink water.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So you gave one more code snippet. Array destructuring. Okay. Const a comma b equal to app. Yeah, this will also work, Alakananda,
So what is
because
the output?
10 comma 20, because it will take the first two values and it will assign to a comma b. So
Mhm.
like this, yeah, it will work as a 10 comma 20.
Okay. If
If
I give her
mm,
first, just can you go to that second line?
okay,
Uh, can you place a comma there?
okay, like
And
skipping values,
what is the expected output here?
the expected output will be 10 comma 30, because we skip the value with the comma. Like a 20 will skip, it will destructured it as an empty value, and the third one will comes into b. Yeah, 10 comma
Mhm.
30.
Okay. Do you know about the rest operator in this?
Yeah, rest operator, yes, it is similar to remaining values and all. It will take, like for example, if we place a rest here, so for a it will destructure the value as 10, and for rest it will give the another array with the remaining elements like 20 comma 30.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here I forgot. Since it is rest operator, I kept rest. Yeah, this is the one. 20 comma 30.
Oh, what happens if the object is undefined? Like for example, const arr equals to undefined. Change it there. Then it is undefined
Mhm.
and const name is user.
Okay, const name is equal to air. So you want me to give the name.
Yeah.
For undefined array, it's not array. Okay, sorry. We need to put it as array, right? I think it will give the type error, cannot destructure, I guess, because it is undefined. So we don't have anything to give. R
Mhm.
is not retrievable. Okay, if we put it as an object, yeah, now also it's same. Cannot destructure property in name as it is undefined. So with for undefined objects, we cannot destructure Alfonda.
Okay. So spread operator and destructuring remains like so similar. Can you differentiate between them?
Sorry, could you please repeat it again, Alfonda? I haven't heard it
Oh,
properly.
the spread operator and the destructuring thing, what you're doing
Hmm.
seems so similar, right?
Okay, spread operator, not rest. Destructuring and spread. Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, Alkananda, it's similar only.
Can you differentiate them?
Yeah. The destructuring means it will extract the value from an object or array. Like since we see user is having name and age, for example, then while retrieving that, while extracting, we can use the name. So this is called destructuring. But whereas the spread operator, it will create a new object or array by copying the existing elements or properties. Like destructuring
Okay.
will extract the exact property, whereas if we use the spread operator, it will use the entire object. So do you want me to show?
Yes,
um,
it's good if you can explain with the code.
yeah, sure. I will take a simple code. Yeah, see here, while destructuring, we have an object called user, and we have the properties like name and age and city. These are the this is the destructuring. Means name and city we are fetching from the user, and the single values we are giving here. But whereas this spread operator, what it will do means, we call it as copy, and we use the spread operator. If we give this kind of thing, then it will give the entire object, not a specific value like that. So entire object it will print name John, age equal to 25, like this. So this is the thing, Alakananda.
Okay, good. I'm done with the interview.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Alakananda, for
Thanks.
your time.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you.